It's your insulation. Only USA Insulation's high-tech injection foam seals your whole home, giving you that just right temperature all year round. Call today and get $1,000 off whole home insulation.
USA Insulation.
Celebrate over 45 years of Dave's Floor Sanding and Installing with our Buff and Coat sale. We're the leader in hardwood quality flooring, sanding, and installation in the Twin Cities. Now offering antimicrobial finish. Set up a free estimate today and save 10% on a Buff and Coat. Dave'sFloorSanding.com.
We're celebrating 70 years at Warner Stellian. Save time with our specialists from selection to installation and get the best deal with our exclusive savings. This huge Whirlpool French door refrigerator is only $17.99 before our extra anniversary coupon. Then relax and trust the heavy lifting to our professional delivery crews. Upgrade to the stylish performance of a KitchenAid suite and save up to $3,200 with our exclusive savings. Plus, open a Warner's card for 2 years to pay. Claim your extra $70 coupon at WarnerStellian.com.
Not all med spas are created equal. At Renew Med Spa, we have the expertise in cutting-edge technology to make you look refreshed and turn back the clock. With the most advanced non-surgical skin tightening and resurfacing options for immediate and long-lasting results. Plus, the best body contouring, aesthetic injections, facials, and more. For a boutique personalized med spa experience, set up your free consultation today. At Renew Med Spa, the highest level of care with exceptional results.
Does your student loan payment make you cringe? We get it. Saying goodbye to that much money every month can be tough, but by refinancing to a lower rate through Credible.com, you could drastically cut your monthly payments. At Credible, you get personalized rates from multiple lenders, so it's easy to find the refi that puts the most cash back in your pocket. And life with extra cash is, well, extra. Visit Credible.com now to see your new monthly student loan payment.
Experience the wonder of nature. The Minnesota Zoo is an invitation to immerse yourself in the natural world and celebrate the animals here while helping animals everywhere. Because while our footprint is expansive, our impact is much more far-reaching.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kylie.
At Sonnet Montessori, we are dedicated to providing children a safe and loving environment.
Every child's curiosity, love for learning, and unique gifts are nurtured.
Stop by or visit us online.
One of my favorite client stories is about Anna and her husband, Chris. Anna hired me for a pretty straightforward car crash. Her husband did not like lawyers. But then he saw how hard I worked. Got her surgery paid for, got her wage loss taken care of so she could just move on with her life. Now Chris and I are actually very good friends. We just went on a motorcycle trip to Montana, and he says, man, you know, for a lawyer, you're pretty good.
If you've been injured and want a higher level of representation, call us at 612-TSR-TIME.
Hi friends, I'm Stephanie Hansen. Let's go! I've been cooking, eating, and talking about it for years.
This is amazingly good.
Now I'm inviting you along for the ride. You seem like you're pretty adventurous about food. Meet the chefs, home cooks, restaurateurs, and bakers honing their crafts. Oh, look at that technique. And try new recipes with me in my kitchen. It's simple, it's easy, that looks amazing. There's always something delicious to share. This is Taste Buds. Summer's over, and it is fall eating season. And I brought my friend Stephanie March, who's my radio partner for, what, 17 years have we decided?
I think like 1,700 years,
yes.
It feels like at least.
Every Saturday from 9 to 11, unless I'm harvesting, she covers for me. We get on the air and we talk about all the things that are happening in the Twin Cities food scene, restaurants and cooking. Stephanie is the expert. She's the food expert for Minneapolis St. Paul magazine. And the role I have has sort of been eater. I am like a little less precise. Today, we are going to test that model with a highbrow, lowbrow kind of dessert situation.
Right.
Our #1 requested recipe on the weekly dish drives Stephanie crazy because it is a Mountain Dew apple dumpling. I made it a long time ago. I don't even know where I got the recipe, but you literally pour butter, Mountain Dew, and sugar over apples, And it ends up being completely delicious.
I mean, it's a hard one to stomach for some people. So if you're on that team with me where you're like, I'm sorry, did she say Mountain Dew?
Yes.
Yes, you're on my team.
Cooking with Mountain Dew.
You're this Stephanie.
We're also going to make your Almost pound cake.
Yeah.
Very special to your family.
It is, and it is a little bit more of a technique-driven baked good because it is something a little bit more you need to fold. We're going to get into some egg whites. It's going to be crazy.
So, all right, are you ready to show everyone my famous Mountain Dew apple dumpling recipe with crescent rolls?
I think also it's important to know I have never made this before. Oh, in our 17 years together, this is the first time I'm in the presence of this cake being made.
It's the ultimate fall dessert. Let's make it. Mountain Dew apple dumpling. Steph, again, I don't even know where this recipe came from, but we are going to spray our pan with nonstick spray.
Okay.
Then open the crescent roll container. And I just found out something about Stephanie. She doesn't like this part.
This is terrifying.
Ready?
Wait. No, but it's going to happen before I'm ready.
No,
it's going to happen.
I think they make them a little less poppy than they used to. So we are taking...
There it is. I got it.
You got it. Woo, woo. We are taking our Pillsbury crescent rolls, and we are just going to wrap up the apples in each little piece of crescent roll dough. I like to use Granny Smith apples in this recipe because they are a little more tart and there is so much sugar in here that you want to balance that tartness.
You do like the fat side out to the like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you can do this with kids or grandkids. So if you need like an activity at Thanksgiving, this is kind of fun.
Do you layer them a specific way in there?
I like to do like 2 or 3 across, but you don't have to get fancy with it. You could lay them sideways too.
Does like the fat side go one way, or do you like...
This is the difference between the Stephanies. I'm just like, yeah, we're just going to put these in here. Stephanie wants technical expertise.
I want to do it correct.
Or instruction. Okay, we are going to take a stick of butter that I've already melted, and we're going to put in brown sugar.
Okay.
And that's a half a cup of sugar, because remember,
this is not a low-cal.
Really good for you. This is a little pumpkin pie spice. You have a half a teaspoon of that and a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna mix all of this zhuzh together. And we're just literally gonna sprinkle this on the top.
You know what I really want from that?
You want more sugar.
More sugar.
You are like, hey, right now we could really put a Mountain Dew on that.
You know what? There's too much fruit in there right now. I need more
sugar.
It's going to be delicious. That's the worst part. As much as I rip on this, it's going to be delicious.
It will be. All right, so they keep changing the size of soda cans, right? So we need 12 ounces, and this is 7.5 ounces a can.
I wonder why they're making them smaller.
For the recession. Okay, so we are literally just pouring this, and you don't pour it on top. You pour it along the side.
Okay.
Stephanie, you're going to take about half of your can and pour it. The idea is that the leavening agent happens actually from the bubbles of the soda. Okay, we're going to take this whole situation and we're just going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes.
That's like 4 ingredients. That's pretty great.
It is time. I can hear the bubbling. Look at that. Now, you didn't think it was going to get all dumpling-ish and delicious, but it did.
Is that what I thought?
Yes. And we're going to put a little ice cream scoop. There you go, Steph.
All right, I'm going to scoop.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
You're going to mash this in our face.
Okay, put it in your face.
Now, I've had this before, but Stephanie hasn't.
I have not.
It's delicious. Yum. The sugar's all caramelized. The apples are perfectly sweet because we've put so much sugar on there.
I was going to say.
The crusty crescent roll, look at that. It's real crusty.
Yeah, that's nice. I do like that aspect of it.
We have a taste bud scale.
Oh, there's a whole rating system.
There is.
Okay.
And 1 is like, meh, don't bother. 5 is run, don't walk to this recipe. So for me, this is a 4.5. It's so sweet and so delicious.
I like the ease that this does. I can see serving this to people who who have shown up at your house and need refreshments. I'm not eating this. I just don't think I can eat a whole one. And so, because it's that sweet for me. This is a little tooth-achingly sweet for me. So I'm going to give it, can I give it a 2? Because I like the execution for the fact of, like, I get it, this is just not me. It's just not for me. And I love the fact that it was fast and easy, and there is a fruit. There's a fruit.
Okay, 2 taste buds from Stephanie, 4.5 taste buds from me. You make it. Send me a comment.
Yeah, decide.
You decide.
I was injured and my claim was denied. I didn't know what to do.
There are many benefits the insurance companies don't want you to know about. I'm Joe Osterbauer. I've been winning workers' compensation claims for over 27 years.
Joe knows the law. He got me the benefits I needed for me and my family.
There are workers' comp laws that can protect you, but you need to act fast. Call me.
Hurt on the job? Call Joe Osterbauer now.
Hello from DBS Repair, your local experts in all things basement-y. Since 2012, we've helped thousands of cabin and homeowners in Minnesota and Wisconsin. We specialize in basement waterproofing, foundation and structural repair, concrete lifting and leveling, whole home energy, nasty crawl spaces, and basement finishing too. If you have a wet basement, moldy crawl space, or sunken concrete, our team of experts have the trusted solutions to help. Call DBS today for all things basement-y.
We're celebrating 70 years at Warner Stellian. Our helpful appliance specialists will make replacing your dishwasher simple. Choose a best-selling dishwasher from brands like KitchenAid or Bosch, then save more with free installation from our trusted specialists. Transform your kitchen with the style of GE Profile and save up to $2,200 before our anniversary coupon. Then leave the heavy lifting to our professional installation crews. Plus, save your cash and open a Warner's card for 2 years to pay. Claim your extra $70 coupon at WarnerStellian.com.
Hi, Perk. How can we help you today? I need something reliable and safe. Well, that didn't really narrow it down. Gotta have all-wheel drive. A hybrid would be ideal. What about an SUV? Anything else? Room for everyone. Okay, that's it. Now make it blue. No, gray. I'm thinking red now. How about white? Yes, that's it. That's the one. Find what you love and love what you find at Burnsville Toyota, conveniently located just off of 35W on Buck Hill Road.
Dave's Floor Sanding and Installing has over 45 years of experience. Rejuvenate your floors with Radcoat UV Cured Finish. It's 4 times harder and is warranted for 2 years. Great for pet owners and floors that get extensive wear. Go to davesfloorsanding.com.
Now is the time to upgrade the look of your home with new energy-efficient, maintenance-free windows from Window Concepts. All our windows are designed for our Minnesota weather. So we feature triple pane glass and our windows are ENERGY STAR approved. Call today and get $425 off per window, plus no interest for 36 months. And with every estimate, Window Concepts will give you a $50 Target gift card.
Call Window Concepts at 877-264-8713 or log on to windowconceptsmn.com.
So we finished the apple dumplings, and now we're on to Oma's pound cake. Tell me about why this cake is special to you.
Well, this is just the cake that my mom always made for any of our birthdays. When I went to college, like, you knew, like, there was a package in the mailbox. It was like, get there as fast as possible. Now we all make it for each other for sort of to say I love you.
I love the idea of mailing cake.
Mail cake, man, do it.
So this is a little more involved process.
Right. Let's talk about sifting, because I feel like we never sift.
No.
I don't know, this is not part of our generation to sift,
No.
right? And I don't own like a sifter.
No.
But this was a thing that my mom said, you have to sift the flour. I use my strainer, like my manky
Same.
old strainer. This pound cake is obviously a really fine crumb. You know, it's really dense. I think this is part of what helps it become that texture. And then I'm gonna add the sugar in with it, and then a little baking soda, and then we just go back at it.
And I'll sift.
Yeah, you just kind of shake it.
Agitating.
Yes, there's a lot of agitation in this recipe, I'll tell you.
All recipes have a certain amount of aggression release, I'm convinced.
Yes. I mean, rage baking is not a bad thing. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying if you have to, I hear you.
You've evenly dispersed the sugar with the flour.
Yeah.
No lumps.
So now we're gonna get this into with the butter.
Okay.
Let's do that. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna agitate the butter. We're just gonna make it a little bit angry. You wanna agitate it so that it has a little bit of, like, you know,
texture.
Yeah.
And, okay, great.
And you just sort of slowly add in your flour mixture. And you might wanna scrape it down a little bit. And then I'm gonna keep putting it in. And I'm gonna get some flour all over your kitchen.
Yeah, that's good. That means we made a good cake.
I know. So there you go. And I mean, that's just sort of an agitated flour butter mixture, and you kind of just want to scrape it in so that it's
Got it.
It's lumpy is great. Lumpy is great.
Okay.
We need 7 room temperature eggs, and we're gonna save the egg whites. Only the yolks go in, and you add them one at a time.
Okay.
And basically, I don't care how you separate them. Maybe you use your hand. Maybe you use your, a shifty technique like this.
I'm kind of nervous about this.
I know.
I'm not the best.
Okay. Ready for your yolk over here.
Yeah, we're ready. Come on, little.
The technique of the hand is you use your hand as a strainer. Look how fast that was.
And it
then
works
you just get in there.
easier
See?
than.
And then we're keeping mixing as we go. It's okay to fish out the shell. I don't mind that.
We can't have that yolk
Well,
in
we
there,
can't
though.
have any
It'll
yolk.
ruin our egg whites.
Yeah, you can never have even
so
those
let's
small
just,
bits.
I'll finish this task.
All right, let's get it.
Okay.
Oh, look how great that was. Get it in.
Here we go.
I feel good about you.
Okay.
I'm going to keep mixing.
I'm glad you do.
I do. It looks more like a dough.
Yeah,
right?
it looks almost like a cookie dough.
I do like to add in a little bit of vanilla. And lemon juice is very big in our house. My mom always added in orange water or rose water, actually. It's kind of what are you feeling like? Sometimes, I might add in a little whiskey. It's
You
fine.
put whiskey in bun cake?
You can.
I love it.
Okay, so we're going to put the sticky dough into this bowl because we're going to use this same mixer bowl to whip these egg whites. So we're going to get these into here. You've seen that we've changed our mixer bowl. So we want to get this to kind of start up just a little bit, just with the egg whites. And then we add in just a little quick pinch of salt and a little cream of tartar, which is one of those things that I feel like people don't have in their kitchens, or they have it and they never use it. So we're going to get this frothy.
Whipping egg whites is not necessarily easy, friends. You have to get the yolk and the whites separated exactly right.
And now you can see that they're kind of like, they're bubbly and frothy.
Yep.
And then you put in a cup of powdered sugar. We're gonna just kind of bring that together.
Okay.
On a quick low speed. And we go up higher.
Okay, I'm feeling good about it. I'm seeing like viscosity, I'm seeing thickness.
I'm still worried.
You are?
Yeah, it's looking still a little watery to me.
Now it's getting thicker, right?
Yeah, it looks a little bit. This is gonna work.
I know, I can see. As it's whipping, it's leaving behind trails in the egg whites, which means they're gonna get to the right consistency.
Congratulations. We kind of want a little soft peak to form.
Yep.
3 seconds more.
That looks like kind of a little gnome.
It does. It does. It feels
Little
like
gnome head.
It's a little ghost friend.
Hello. Now, how you're gonna incorporate all this?
Now comes the muscle.
Let's go.
What I do is I take a spatula and I plop in the first 2, and I just kind of give that a moment. And here's what I'm going to say about this. It's not easy, and it looks like you're doing it wrong, and it looks like you're failing. But like most things in life, you just got to give it a little bit more time and practice.
Plop 1.
Yep. Plop 2. Good. You just kind of have to have the faith that it's all going to get in. Okay, look at that. That was not so hard, and now it looks more like cake batter.
This was my mom's Nordic ware pan from solidly like 1970, since we're doing Omas and Grandmas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spray it with Pam.
Do it.
And you really have to get in here, you guys, because you do not want to have had all this work and then your cake not work.
Don't breathe. So I think you just plop it in, you guys. It doesn't have to be so even either. All right.
Got it?
All right, I feel good about this. So let's get it in the oven. We want to go 325. You want to get it right in the middle there. It's going to take 60 minutes.
Wow, that's a long time.
And then I have to tell you this. After an hour, you want to stick your, the stick in and see that the batter comes out.
Yep.
Make sure it comes out clean. And then you turn your oven off and let it sit in there for 15 more minutes.
Okay.
She's not ready yet. So then after that, you pull her out. And you want to, I like to just let her sit on top of the stove in the pan for 10 minutes. And then you unbunt it.
So this is the moment of truth. We've let the cake cool.
Yep.
Stephanie likes to put it on a baking rack.
Yep. And I think you have to just trust yourself and trust your cake and your technique. Oh,
cute. And trust your Nordic ware, really.
That's it. Look at that.
That is
Isn't
real
that
pretty.
Beautiful.
I like.
Then you put a little bit of powdered sugar.
Okay, that looks real pretty.
And it's just a little bit of a snowfall, right? I'm going to cut you a lovely little slice.
And I like that you're just like very simple. You're not like relying on caramel sauce or chocolate or any fruit. Look at the crumb.
Here, let's look at this. The density of this.
Oh my gosh.
That's what makes you feel like butter. Also the caramelization on the outside and the top. It's pretty cool. It's still good.
Buttery, sugary.
Yeah.
It almost tastes like a delicious sugar cookie in pound cake form.
Yeah.
And there's a hint of lemon, but not like lemony.
No, that's why you can put in other little flavorings that you want to give, but it'll never be overly present.
Stephanie.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being my taste bud.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being meh, 5 being run, don't walk to the recipe.
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
Well, I have to give it a 5.
You do?
Because it's mine, and also because it has become such a go-to for my whole family. It is a little more difficult. Not everybody's going to give it a 5.
I think the process is a little more difficult and might be intimidating to some. I mean, I can't give it a 4.5 because that would put your mom's pound cake on the same level as the Mountain Dew apple dumpling, which would be weird.
No.
I'm going to go 4.9. The 4.9 taste buds.
I love it.
Well, Stephanie, that was super fun to have you in my kitchen with Oma's pound cake and the Mountain Dew apple dumplings, the weekly dish #1 recipe. Just want to remind people.
I'm super glad we got to do this. Like, this is a really good expertise moment for both of us on this.
And it really defines, you're the expert, I'm the eater, but wherever you fall on that spectrum, make sure you make these recipes because taste buds, you're going to love it.
I'm Joe Osterbauer. I protect injured workers' rights.
I was injured and my claim was denied. I didn't know what to do.
We solve problems, get you money for your injuries, collect lost wages, and get your medical bills paid.
I called Joe. He got me all the money I deserved.